Ever gotten that bright idea to make your world flat, turn off structures, and drain all sanity from ever existing in your brain? Yeah, I did. Okay, it looked fun! This wasn't even going to be a video, and was just going to be a side project. This is a SUPERFLAT challenge, the one that these YouTubers have attempted. To summarize, it's a world set to super flat, no structures, no wood, just dirt. The only thing enabled was the starter chest. My progress so far was 3 irons, a mob farm, and my slowly draining sanity. At this point, I've been playing for a week, which is a total of 9 hours on this world. Day 1 of being back, I mined and started expanding my small fort. During the nighttime, I would go out, lure zombies, then kill them using the method I called the self-automated zombie farm, also known as the TSAZF. Okay, we are not calling it that. After using the TSAZF, I started to mine more dirt, and whilst I was listening to the sound of dirt breaking, I came up with an idea to obtain 1 iron each day. That is 1 iron per 24 hours. It's slow, but if you think about it, 1 iron a day is a lot. You know what they say, 1 iron a day keeps the doctor away. Well, for this case, keeps my sanity at bay. So I continued farming zombie after zombie after zombie after zombie after zombie after zombie after zombie, you get it, for at least an hour. Basically, Albert Einstein's definition of insanity. But after a long while of killing zombies, I had no luck. It was 10 PM, I had a long day, so I clocked out and caught some Z's. Day 2 of my trip into insanity. I started to farm more zombies and got another potato, sadly, not iron. I decided to build a big house and took down the small bone hut, then forgot and went back to farming zombies. Then I proceeded to AFK for an hour whilst going outside for some fresh air. I came back to a surprising amount of mobs in the grinder, a beautiful sound to my ears. The Wandering Trader. After killing the mobs and finding disappointment, I checked out the Wandering Trader. I realized that since the new update, traders will trade random items for emeralds. This was my chance to skip the next 20 steps to obtaining wood. So I hurriedly grew wheat to make hay bales and traded 5 for... It was at this moment I realized. Well, you can't cheese the challenge. Dang it! Why, Wandering Trader? Why? After feeling defeated and unmotivated, I proceeded to AFK for the next 3 hours, and finally, when I decided to film, the iron a day became true. And just as I was celebrating, a second. At this rate, I would not need to farm another for the next day. But I felt great, so I continued AFKing for the next 2 hours and went to take a well-needed break. Psst, hey you. Yeah, you, the one watching. I don't upload very often, and this video took very long to make, so if you enjoyed the video so far, please hit the big shiny iron bar looking button that says subscribe down below. When I got back, sadly, the luck ran out, and there was no iron. But to think that the ratio of 480 zombies to 5 iron is great. I realized that since I have a carrot and potato farm, I can gather some pigs and sheep into pens so that we can have some company. Then I went to bed because I had been playing Minecraft for 9 hours straight. Day 3 of farming the last 2 iron. Nothing exciting happened, but then this happened. I only need 1 more left. So I continued to AFK some more, and then decided to expand my fort and finally started to build that building in the open space. And then immediately went back to AFKing. I get bored, okay? Do you ever hear that sound so much that no matter how quiet it is, it's always loud, and in your head it just amplifies more and more and more? So this is after 22 hours of this world, and this is how much progress we are at, which is reasonable amount of progress considering I procrastinate so much. Anyway, while I AFK again, I'll tell you guys the plan. So we need 7 iron for a cauldron and wait for the rain to fill it up to the max. Then we can collect it with buckets, yes, that's another 3 iron, and make an infinite water source. I'll explain further steps when we complete these ones. The AFKing, you wouldn't have guessed what happened. So, I collected the iron and crafted it into a cauldron, and freaking 22 hours! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. Put it on the right place, the platform on top of the parkour. Yep, that means that I'll have to parkour each time to see it. At least it gives me something to do. Right as I was going to have a break, this happened. And then I went to go play some Silk Song as a break. It was not a break. to a surprise. I had finally gotten 1 layer of water. That is a 5% chance of filling. But then went back to AFKing because I still need 3 more iron. More silk song it is. And again, I came back to check the cauldron. Goodness, luck is really on my side. All 3 bottles. I'm also starting to think that the bucket will take longer than the infinite water. Day 4 I woke up and had a dream that we got the last 3 iron. So I did what I did best, AFK'd. And when I got back, a wandering trader was waiting for me and oh. Bro's really gonna trade a water bottle for emeralds? Hell nah. Well, good news. I started at a roof on the house and immediately found that it was uneven, then somehow killed an enderman and got an ender pearl. When I came back from AFKing, I finally got another iron and immediately went to go check the cauldron for water. Spoiler, there was none. Anyway, back to AFKing. So this was basically what I did for the rest of the day. So a wandering trader spawned and this was his trades. I obtained another iron, but out of the blue when I was calling my friend, it happened. So I made a bucket and headed straight for the cauldron. Finally, after 921 zombies and playing for 39 hours, I had gotten it. The infinite water source. And to celebrate, I made a lot of mud bricks to decorate the base. Then I made a Neo because I need more stuff to do, you know, preventing my sanity from draining. I didn't expect to get this far so quickly, so I took a break for a couple of days and didn't record anything. But before I took a break, the only thing I recorded on day 5 was me decorating the base and making a lot of mud, like a lot. Well, this may not seem a lot, but in real time, this is how slow it was. And yes, that spider did jump scare me. Then I contemplated on whether to trade 1 emerald for sugarcane, which in the end I decided to trade whilst listening to an extremely noisy and annoying housefly. After taking a 3-day break, I was too tired to record any gameplay, so I'll just give you a summary of what I did. I decided to hop on and get an iron, and another by AFKing near the mob grinder, then immediately got a 3rd, which is crazy, and headed to bed. I went straight to AFK and when I got back, my pigs got struck by lightning, which is another step into getting villages. On the good side, I got gold, and on the bad side, I had no more pigs, and had to go get some. This time I was going to make 2 pig pens. 1 for lightning and 1 for undercover. I'm proud that I made it this far and persevered. Look how much progress I've made. I went to AFK for 3 hours and came back to my sheep being completely gone and pigs escaped. Well, no more sheep I guess. Well, day 7 I didn't really do anything. The only thing I did was AFK. Yeah, just AFK the whole day. At this point, I've been playing a total of 63.36 hours, and according to Google, that was roughly 200 days of Minecraft, so the title isn't clickbait. I'm so happy that I came from a plane with just dirt to where I am now. The fact I pushed through the long hours of grinding and sanity draining tasks. Now the question is, should I make 500 days? Thank you so much for watching and making it to the end. I hardly post long form videos, so let me know if I should make more.